In the middleweight division at UFC 282, you got Andre Petroski coming in 9-2. Taking on your boy Gerald Meerschaert, who comes in at 35-16, 51 professional fights. That's crazy. Meerschaert, 1 inch taller at 6'1". He's 35. Petroski's 32. So Meerschaert is not that old. Meerschaert's got a 5-inch reach advantage over Petroski. Petroski's a switch stance fighter. Meerschaert fights left-handed. Both guys in the threes in terms of significant strikes per minute. 3.6 for Petroski. Meerschaert 3.1. Petroski does land more takedowns, so believe it or not. So far, he's averaged 5 takedowns over the course of 3 rounds on average. Meerschaert lands 2, but of course, Petroski's numbers will come down as the competition gets better. Petroski 75% takedown defense against the likes of Wellington Turman, who he beat by decision. Nick Maximov, he beat him by submission. Hugh Yazong by submission, but Gerald Meerschaert's a different guy. Meerschaert just has a 29% takedown defense. That's not great. Losing to Joe Pyfer by KO. Man, he did beat Bruno Silva, who's not a bad middleweight, by a 3rd-round submission, and lost to Krzysztof Jotko by decision. Before that, he beat Dustin Stoltzfus, Mahmoud Muradov, and Bartosz Fabinski after he lost to Hamza. So you just don't know what Gerald Meerschaert, a.k.a. GM3, is going to show up. We know Petroski's a really good fighter. And look, Petroski is the favorite, but I can't go against GM3. I like Gerald Meerschaert to win this fight. I think the significant strikes are going to go up here. I think the takedown defense will be better than it normally is. And Petroski could easily prove me wrong. But I take a special liking to those fighters who have fought against Hamza, because a lot of guys won't do it. Gerald Meerschaert went in there and got dropped in 17 seconds, and you're like, this guy's career is over. Who's Hamza? But he came back and won several fights in a row after that, because Hamza makes you better, man. Because everyone after Hamza is not going to be nearly as good. It's like, okay, if I could fight Hamza, even though I got dropped in 17 seconds, no one's going to be as good as him ever again. And that's my opinion. So I think Gerald Meerschaert overperforms here, and in my estimation is going to get the victory. The guy's got 51 professional fights, and he's the underdog against a guy with 11 professional fights. Who were the 2 losses against for Petroski? How's he the favorite? And I could be wrong here, but I'm rocking with Meerschaert to win by decision on significant strikes and really take down defense to move to 36-16. Petroski falls to 9-3. Of course, just my opinion, middleweight division, UFC 2.